Alright, fam, we got ShoeOnHead's video from a week or two ago. Sorry, I gotta get this audio in my ear. Alright. So, this is gonna be interesting. We got I Survived Woke 1, the first culture war.
So the other day, I saw a tweet. I feel like all my videos start out like that. The other day, I saw a tweet that said, Woke 1 was crazy. Attached to the infamous photo of Nancy Pelosi and a bunch of Democrat politicians kneeling in African costumes back in 2020 to honor George Floyd. What a fever dream. There were many similar posts from people talking about how crazy Woke 1 was, or Woke 1.0 as they call it. Leftists talking about what they did wrong during Woke 1.0, how they came off too strongly with things like abolish the police, and how they'll do things differently during Woke 2.0. Yeah. You'll get him next time, champ. And don't get me wrong, 2020 was crazy. At the time, I was a bit preoccupied, trying my hardest to get—
Good golly gosh, I don't want to know. I know not what weapons Woke 2 will be fought with, but Woke 3 will be fought with sticks and stones, man. Oh, mamma mia.
Bernie Sanders and Tulsi
Or heaven forbid, Woke 4. I hope I never live to see that.
Gabbard elected. I don't want to talk about it. But yes, from what I remember, 2020 was crazy. But that was not Woke 1.0. Woke 1.0 started long ago. Long ago when being woke was called being an SJW. Back when Anita Sarkeesian was public enemy #1. And I identify as an attack helicopter, believe it or not, was a joke young people told, and not your 65-year-old uncle on Facebook. You see, Woke 1.0 was not George Floyd and COVID masks. No. This was Woke 1.0.
Learn what mansplaining is, and then stop doing it.
Hello, and welcome to the ShoeOnHead channel. I am your host, ShoeOnHead.
Remember that one dumb chick who was like, there's 3, even 4, even 5 genders. It's just Zach Galifianakis and that orange turtle just heaving in a high pitch. Yeah, that was wild. Good times. Except not really.
You may also know me on Reddit as every e-girl combined into one insufferable millennial woman with fetal alcohol syndrome, or perhaps just Asmongold on HRT. As I am filming this, it is the 12th anniversary of my first video on this channel. 12 years.
12 years?
12 years a slave.
I gotta go watch that.
So in this video, we are going to react to that video as well as a few other old videos of mine. We're gonna see how well or how terrible everything has aged, because let's be real, a lot of this shit aged like milk. Wait, why is the arrow pointing this way? What the f— We are going to talk about Woke 1.0, the ancient lore of me and my channel, how the Overton window has shifted so far since then, how stupid everything looks back then in comparison to things happening today. I feel like every morning we wake up and we are living through yet another historical event. The news moves so fast. There's pressure to react instantly, to pick a side, to condemn, to support. But the reality is, when a story first breaks, we're not seeing the full picture. And that's why for years now, I have been using today's sponsor, Ground News.
Another shoe. Well, you know what they say. Another shoe video, another ad skipped.
Big thank you to Ground News for sponsoring this video.
Go watch her video if you want the link, or scan it, scan it right there. 3, 2, 1, done. Okay.
And thank you, the viewer, as always, for not skipping the ad. And now, back to the video. One of the most funny and endearing things that have been happening lately is people will discover my channel and then they'll make reaction videos to my videos and they'll title them things like ShoeOnHead is done with the left. ShoeOnHead is finally waking up. And it's like, I've been woken up. Do not cite the anti-woke magic to me. No.
I think Home Math might disagree a little bit with you on that one. You gotta move a little bit farther right and fully denounce that party to complete the transformation. You are not Gandalf the White yet, honey. You're on the precipice of your conflict with the Balrog, you got to finish that thing off and truly move center, at least.
Taku. I was there when it was written. Before your girl was
Now I gotta
Commie
watch
Mommy.
Nuts
For better or
reaction to
worse,
this one.
I was one of the founding fathers
And Commie Mommy is an S tier. I love
of
it.
anti-woke content on the internet. I saw this one tweet that was like, the idea there was a woke one is the most jarring to America's moment I've ever had. Really, bitch? I mean, like, I get it. I would pretend it never happened too. It was very embarrassing, but really, bitch? I was there when Bernie Sanders was talking about unions and had his microphone snatched by Black Lives Matter. That was basically the birth of my entire
Before he, when he hated millionaires so much until he became one.
political
Yeah,
worldview.
good times.
You can't pretend that shit never happened. I was there when a grown-ass scientist was harassed and brought to tears for daring to wear a shirt with like cartoon
No, you
pinup
did
girls on it.
not.
We need Nuremberg trials
You did
for all
not
the
cry
2010s.
over
You
the-
should
oh my
legally be
God.
forced to wear some kind of patch on you in public to identify you as a woke 1.0 freak.
This planet, man, it's something else, isn't it? Sorry, one sec, fam. Attaboys. Get the hell. Sorry. Last thing here, then I'm done. Effing around with my phone. What is this? Okay, we're gonna look at Caleb Hammer stuff after
When I
this.
saw that tweet, I literally
Good
had to
golly
stop
gosh.
writing my other video to make this one because I was like,
Nice.
okay, I'm not gonna let these people rewrite history. We're not gonna let you write the history books, okay? Who do you think you are? Ghislaine Maxwell's father? So I'm going to be talking about 4 different videos here. Oppression Olympics, Social Justice League vs. Gamers, Average is Beautiful, and Questions for Men Answered by Women. I'm not going to be showing the full videos because
Dude,
this
she was
video will be
always
4
hot,
hours
too.
long,
That's
so if you want to
awesome.
watch the full videos, the links will be in the description. Thank you, I love you, bye-bye. So, Oppression Olympics
Dude, one of those videos was 10 million views, the other were all 1.5. What the heck?
was
A
my
lot
first
shorter, too.
cultural, political video, uploaded July of 2014. 12 years ago. How old were you guys?
Jeez.
12 years ago. I am like 60 years
Bro,
old
can
in
we
internet
not?
years. Like 204 years old.
Yeah, same. Early 20s. Gosh, shit, man. Sorry for my language.
Than
tonight, but-
e-girl years. If you
Good
have been
grief.
here, if you have been with me for that long, you deserve like some kind of reparations or something. Like, you
I'll
have
take
seen
whatever
some shit.
money
Alright,
you will send
I am
me,
about
girl.
to watch it. I am so scared.
This
I
is
haven't
gonna be
watched this in
good.
years.
Oh, heck yeah, man.
Hey there, pretty lady. Do you wear heels? Do you wear makeup? Do you want to go on a diet and get thin? Don't do any of those things! Hey, I'm a feminist! That's right, a feminist in 2014 America!
Can my voice even do that anymore? 2014 America! Oh,
Great.
I can. Okay, never mind. Pretend I didn't do that. Alright, let's go.
What does that mean? That means I want you to stoop down to my level! And that means don't go on a diet, don't wear heels,
Want you to stoop down to my level. That That hits in some kind of way.
Don't
dude.
do makeup, don't do your hair,
hilarious.
don't try to look pretty. I get cackles all the time and I hate it. I just love vlogging about it though, and I love blogging about it on my Tumblr. And shaving? Forget shaving. Don't shave. This video game character is dressed too sexily. I don't like it. Change it. I'm dressed too sexily and you don't like it? Stop oppressing me. Did you guys know that rape is bad? Rape is bad. Does anybody know this? Rape is bad, and if you're not a feminist, you're pro-rape.
Oh, good, it's over. She's back.
Feminism in 2014 America is completely pointless. It's just a label that people are putting on themselves to feel special because—
Why do I sound so cute?
It's just a label people are putting on themselves, like, aw, someone protect her, she doesn't know how bad it's gonna get.
It's the special snowflake oppression Olympics.
How bad are the 2030s gonna be? Ugh. Is a year gonna come that makes us long for the days of 2020? We'll find out when we get up there.
Everyone is in this big race to be the most progressive and the most open-minded and the most oppressed. It is the strangest thing I have ever seen, and it's just—
Also, good golly gosh, that mic quality, very 2014.
It's like infesting like the internet, and it's starting to seep out into the real world.
And the background buzzing. I don't know if that's mic issue or a fan. I don't know.
And like, I really don't like it.
So a little lore behind this video before we continue. First of all, Obama was president. Okay, this was before the Trump era. In fact, this was like months before Gamergate even popped off. This is ancient. Some of you don't even—
You know, as a gamer, I don't remember what the heck Gamergate even was. Hold the phone.
remember.
Ba 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 ba. Online harassment campaign and cultural conflict centered on video game culture, framed by participants as a protest regarding ethics in video game journalism and by critics as a misogynistic backlash against women and diversity in the gaming industry. Well, 4chan and 8chan, who gives a shit about those stupid ass sites? Death threats against women. What? What Gamergate should have taught us about the alt-right? Gamergate was an online movement that effectively began because a man wanted to punish his ex-girlfriend. Gamergate was before Red Dead 2, right? I feel like Gamergate was before Red Dead 2. Yeah, Red Dead 1 was like early 2010s. It was funny seeing that there's a woman advocating for women's suffrage, and you're just able to deck her lights out, and people really got up in a fit about that. Like, dude, you've been able to murder civilians by the hundreds in GTA, Prototype, all these other games ever since, and one feminist in a historical setting. People are so silly.
A time before Trump. Like, Trump is your normal. You don't remember what the political and cultural landscape was like before Trump. That is, like, crazy.
I remember when people were up in arms about a Mormon being on the docket against Obama in 2012. And some people did vote for Obama because he wasn't Mitt Romney, and that was it. And that's, whatever. You know, since the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints only handles the money they get from 10% on their members so much better than every government probably in the history of the planet, I don't know. I don't think a Mormon being in charge of the country to some degree is actually a bad
To
thing.
me. Anyway, at this time I was like 23, 24, working at a makeup counter in the mall, and I noticed all the people around me were changing. Their personalities were shifting. They were becoming like very unfunny and like offended at everything. It was very weird. One example that sticks out in my mind for some reason was my friend screamed in my other friend's ear. My friend was like, "Ah, you're gonna make me go deaf," and then my
Sorry, that's probably a better audio level.
other friend was like, "That's not funny. My brother's half deaf." I don't know why that one sticks out, but like that was that was a pivotal moment where I was like, what the fuck is going on? Also, we later found out that her brother was in fact not half deaf, but anyway, the only thing I traced it back to was they all used the same website.
This video is mostly about
4chan or Reddit? Oh, yeah.
God! No!
The other cesspool for imbeciles and retards.
Oh God, please, no! 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 No!
Oh my god, is
Oh.
that Big Red? Oh my god, just
Oh,
blast from the past
man.
with his face.
Frickin' that one and the dirty blonde chick with the glasses with the look on Occupy Wall Street. Those freaking two, man. Oh,
This woman should
that
get some
is
kind
a
of like compensation for
blast from the past. Holy crap,
being on
bro.
so many YouTubers' thumbnails. She was the
Oh,
face
yep,
of the
I
triggered
remember.
feminist SJW for years.
Number one, shut the f up for a second. Now, if you would shut the f up for
Oh, yeah. It's a small
the
chick.
50th billion time.
And then it was this other person. Where are these people nowadays? I wonder
Oh,
what
I
they're up
remember her
to.
too.
Tumblr is the reason there is just this outbreak and infestation of SJWs, ruining my internets and ruining my real life and just sucking the sense of humor out of so many people I know.
Tumblr was very popular back then, but there
Dude.
was like some
Dude, that girl's had immaculate vibes her entire adult life, dude. Like, 10 years ago, me would have been Goo Goo Gaga. For 10 years ago, her. That style, don't even. That's one of the ones I was always into from junior high on, where it was
dark
crazy.
evil energy coming from it, and I sensed it. And at the time, that is where I thought all this woke SJW shit was coming.
Oh, and by the way, idiots, oh, you simping, she's married. It's like, no, I know she's married. I'm not a retard, okay? She's just an attractive woman on the internet that I can compliment once in a while. I don't know. If she ever sees us, hi, Shue, you're pretty. What else is there? No, there's nothing to it. It's a compliment, that's it. Yeah, she's attractive, so what?
From. Little did I know, like a lot of
Anyways.
these people on Tumblr were college kids. All this like rape culture, white supremacist bullshit was coming from the college classroom. And at the time I didn't know. I was just a humble makeup salesman, so I was really confused and I felt like I was going crazy. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to boot up the ShoeOnHead channel. I'm gonna vent and make a video. Nobody's gonna fucking see it. I don't care. As far as I knew, there was no other videos online talking about this subject. So I just filmed it, edited it, uploaded it, and left. Like, I didn't check the comment section, and I didn't even know that Thunderfoot, a YouTuber, shared my video, and that's how it originally blew up.
Oh,
and from
nice.
there,
I
I
don't
found
know
out,
them.
oh, there's more people who agree with me. I found like Sargon of Akkad and like the Honey Badgers. It was crazy to feel like,
Honey
oh, I'm not
Badger, that's
going
cool- that's a new
insane.
one.
Things are changing.
They're all in this big competition to see who could be the most progressive and the most tolerant, at the same time being the most annoying and the most intolerant people that I've ever met in
dude.
my life. It is just a big, it's the oppression of
Funny what 10 years can do to a voice, huh? Or 12, whatever it was.
Olympics. Labeling yourself as a feminist. Stop it. It is not a movement anymore. You do not need it. Nobody needs it. You have every single right that every guy has now. Like most feminists on the internet just hate men.
Now, if you can believe it, and this might be hard to believe while watching this video, this was transgressive back in the day. This was like crazy to hear online back then, especially coming from a woman. We're saying things like, oh, feminism
Yeah, I
is
believe
doo-doo,
it.
and like obvious ass like
I wasn't really seeing any of this back then. I wasn't looking at people's opinions on YouTube. This time, 2014, I was playing Destiny's beta and working at my first job, I think. Yeah, I was still at my first job back then. I just didn't give a crap. YouTube, I wasn't even on YouTube. I was listening to music and working and gaming, and that was it. I don't remember what gaming was like before. I had YouTube on one monitor, game on the other, and I always had white noise going in the background while I gamed, dude. I actually was able to just play games back then. Dude, that's wild to
People
think
have a
about.
victim complex these days. That was like sacrilegious. And now it's like nothing. Now it's like wallpaper. Everyone thinks that. Every day there's like a new racist e-girl popping up and saying the N-word and then falling off a week later. Like if this video came out today, it would get like no views because it's the most basic shit ever. This video almost got me fired from my job, you know? Like they found out where I worked, they called my boss, they were like,
wow.
She hates women, like all this stuff. When it first blew
I kind of aspire to. I kind of want to get pulled into an HR meeting at work someday. We found some of this online. Care to explain it? I'm like, you watched the whole thing? Okay, yeah, it explains itself. What of it? Like, have you seen me being misogynistic to anyone on this workforce? Dude, talk to my North African immigrant friend that I worked with for months. I covered her shift while she was on maternity leave. We joked. We never got offended with each other. I know that because she didn't come and tell you anything that I ever said to her. Because we haven't worked together in 2 years. So what's the problem now? I aspire to having that kind of an HR meeting someday where I state the facts and I say, my behavior has been spotless. No one has reported me to you for a bad joke ever because I know how to gauge how to have witty banter and comedic banter with friends near me. And we don't make obnoxious, crass jokes when women are in the area unless we know they're okay with that. The 3 women I've worked near in the last few years are all good with some level of crass humor. Yeah.
Most of the comments were negative. It was just a bunch of angry women being like, you're a handmaiden of the patriarchy. Like, this was before the term pick-me existed. Handmaiden of the patriarchy.
Handmaid's Tale. Oh, a Handmaid's Tale. War never changes, does it, homegirl?
That goes kind of hard. Can we bring that back? Okay, so that was the first video. Let's watch another one, shall we? This is called Social Justice League vs. Gamers.
May or may not have noticed, I've been fully immersed in this
That is a classic NES Mega Man logo shirt.
whole Gamergate thing.
Are you a fake gamer, June? Or did you actually... I gotta tweet this chick and see if she actually... played Mega Man. I want to hear her
started,
takes,
like, 2 months
if
ago.
so.
Gamergate was 2 months ago? Oh my god. For those of you who don't know what Gamergate was... You know what? Don't worry about it. It's not important. Some woman allegedly slept with someone, and now the Strait of Hormuz is closed. Things happened in between that, but that's basically the gist of it. Editing Shoe here. I decided to actually put in a brief explanation because genuinely a lot of you might not know. Gamergate kicked off when game devs and game journalists were accused of sleeping with each other for better game reviews. A bunch of journalists then coordinated anti-gamer hit pieces, all coming out around the exact same day, saying things like gamers are dead and focusing on how sexist and white and male gaming spaces were. It was a mess that went on for like 3 years, arguably longer, and many people cite it as one of the first major culture wars online. People went to
Oh my gosh, look at that. Okay, I love the color of the hair. That is my style. Dude, this chick has piercings near her cheekbones. and the offsides lip piercing on the lower end, and the the upper ridge of the of this ear tissue. I'm not sure what the name of it is. Broadband commission. That broad was hired in an actual company and not some SJW crap propaganda front. Huh. I mean, girl, Anita, pass. Zoe, smash. Let's be real. I mean, she's got a choker too. I'm a sucker for chokers. But, just the piercings and the gauges, man. Red flags. The gauges, I don't think gauges suit women. I don't think gauges suit anyone. I don't think stretching out your lobe is attractive on any human that's ever existed. But that's just looks. That's just superficial. That's a... Also, freaking reviewers sleeping with each other for... Oh my gosh. See, dude, the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints has it right. Dude, don't have sex outside of marriage. Incalculable number of problems that we could avoid by just not having sex outside of marriage. Quit being horn dogs. You can abstain. It's not that hard. I know I've done it for 34 effing years straight. It's not the worst thing I've done.
The UN to talk about sexism in gaming. There was even a Law and Order episode about evil sexist gamers.
These guys, they just can't stand women in gaming.
What did they do to you?
They leveled up.
Also, Logan Paul was in that episode for some reason. It was a weird time. Anyway.
Seeing good friends of mine get labeled as misogynist, sexist, racist, only for enjoying video games and seeing through this very obvious agenda pushing 100% no. I honestly could not imagine being so deluded that you actually make yourself believe that all gamers are white, cis males who are worse than ISIS. I'm not even mad, I'm actually like impressed that these people have the ability. They're like champions of mental gymnastics of the oppression Olympics.
SJW, logic and facts.
Oh, that was the chick who had the meme of her little pouty face. That looks like her face. That just found the dude. That was like a flawless freaking. That was a flawless freaking landing. She landed like, boom, like a stick. She didn't have this bouncing like arch forward, then come back and then post. Nah, dude, that was slick.
Oh my god!
Coming in like, I don't like this. I don't like that. I don't like this. This character's. I don't like this. I don't like that.
That was a Sims 2.
I don't like this. This character.
Yeah, I gotta find out if she played Mega Man, because if she's only played Sims, she's a fake
Doesn't
gamer.
look like me. She's not frumpy and below average. It makes me insecure. Change it. Change this. I don't like this. I don't like that. I don't even play that, but I don't like it. There could be a fucking black, Mexican, Chinese, demisexual, lesbian, feminist otherkin in a wheelchair with no legs and shit. And these crybabies would still not be happy.
Oh my god, nothing has changed. Nothing has changed. They still fucking do this shit. They still invade nerdy male spaces and force them to cater to them.
That was a whirlwind. Like, black, Mexican, Chinese. And it just sends out the eye. And then lesbian up in the corner, purple shirt, put some things, and then the dinosaur chair.
They're still purposely making female characters like ugly and frumpy. You still can't pander to them because they'll never be happy.
Take a look at this.
It's a frightening and disgusting trend in the world of online gaming. Hackers rewriting code to simulate sexual assault.
Sam Meggs stopped playing online over a year ago because of what she called...
Holy EB. Is there a single running EB games left in North America? Oh, they're still up and running in Canada. Brisbane, Australia is their headquarters. The American brand was fully rebranded into GameStop. Huh. EB Games was acquired by GameStop in 2005. Interesting. Okay.
A misogynistic mentality that already exists in the world of gaming. The graphics are so good, this attack is eerily realistic.
That is Xbox 360 GTA 5 12 years
Eerily
ago.
realistic.
Oh, that's sex? I've been doing it wrong? God damn!
Oh my god, I forgot all about the traffic cone. My dad literally stole that traffic cone off the street from me. I was like, Dad, I need a traffic cone for this video I'm doing. He like took it off the street and he's like, here you go. He didn't even like ask what it was for. I was just like, thanks. Like,
reminds me of the girl in high school. We were walking down the hall with our class back to the classroom from something, and I see I had on the wall over here was an Iron Man poster from 2007 or 8. And it showed the Mark 1, Mark 2, and Mark 3. I'm like, oh, that's a cool poster. I kind of want one too, but I can't have it. And then this blonde chick, like on the dance team, pulled it off the pillar of the wall and handed it to me. I'm like, oh, cool, thank you. I kept that ever since. I'm like, that was one of the earliest things, like, a girl I was attracted to ever did that was nice for me. So
it's good to have a supportive father in your life.
Also, a great freaking movie. Oh my gosh, what a time. MCU started almost 20 years ago. Can you believe that?
So this one is called Average is Beautiful.
Race together? Wow, how progressive!
Oh my god, Race Together. I forgot all about this. In 2014, Starbucks did this thing called Race Together, where I shit you not. They made baristas write hashtag Race Together on the cups to encourage discussion about race relations with customers.
Oh yeah, let's get rid of race relation, like, tension by just making awkward conversation about race at Starbucks. Why?
They were forcing 18-year-old kids to have awkward-ass discussions with strangers about race. Yeah, can I get a tall cappuccino? Ah, yes, hello. I see you are a person of color. What the f*** were they smoking back then?
Like, I just imagine some black lady, like, on her way to work, walks into Starbucks, like, oh, can I have a latte, please? And the barista just like, ah! I see you are a woman of color.
Oh my god. I made the same f***ing joke. I didn't even remember. I did it again. Wow, it's almost like we have the same brain or something.
Listen, social justice, you can like invade video games all you want, you can do whatever you want to comics, but don't touch my Disney. I will send the hounds on you.
Oh boy, howdy did they touch your Disney, Drew? That is a statement of all time.
Oh god. Nobody tell her. Nobody tell her. Nobody tell her.
Weird.
This one is called Internalized Misogyny.
If you're a woman capable of individual thought, you've probably had the term internalized misogyny thrown at you a few times. So, what is it exactly? F***ing retarded. The end. There are so many stupid feminist rebuttals, but I think internalized misogyny has to be, like, my top favorite. Right after she's doing it for male attention and she'll learn when she's older. She'll learn when she's older, as if one day it's just gonna be like,
oh yeah, you're gonna learn when you're older, honey.
Birthday to you. Holy shit! Manspreading is an issue!
I am literally older now than I was meant to be in that skit about the future.
Dude, how do I get a sense of humor like hers, man? I'm one of the least funny people I have ever seen. I admire people with that kind of way. I don't know, man. Jealous. I've been jealous of people with a sense of humor since 8th grade, man. It's a problem.
And I did not, in fact, learn when I got older. I got worse.
These people have an excuse and a buzzword for everything. Racist, sexist, MRA, right-wing, conservative, privileged.
Oh my god, MRA. I forgot about MRAs. Oh my god. MRAs were men's rights activists. And before people were getting called like incel online for criticizing women or supporting men, they were being called MRA. Yes, it was considered a insult back then to care about men's rights. This was before the modern red pill. This was before Andrew Tate, Clavicular, Fresh and Fit.
Clearly
We
I'm
had
tired.
like Roosh V.
For the longest time, I wanted to do a post on how to approach girls that are ordering a drink at the bar. So what I did is I went to the toy store and I bought some dolls. These two are the cute girls who you want to have sex with.
That was our Andrew Tate back then.
MRA, right-wing, conservative, privileged. They do this to move the goalposts, so then you're like, oh wait.
I don't know who that guy is. I've never seen him before, but I will be coming back to this and I will find out. And boy, howdy, will I watch his shit.
I'm not an MRA. This is why I'm not an MRA.
That's why you don't play the game. Like, I didn't know this at the time. I was naive and stupid, but you don't fight back. You don't go like, oh no, I'm not right-wing. I voted for Bernie. I have a gay friend. Like, no. Shut up. No. You just have to go, okay, and. Even if you're not, because literally all they have is the ists and the isms.
Okay,
Defending
and?
yourself
Yeah,
from their
it's a great
thought-terminating
reply.
buzzwords
It's
is
really
just, it's
underrated.
useless. It's a waste of time. I wish I knew that back then. So this is my most viewed video ever. 10 million views.
Wow.
Demonetized. Haven't seen a single cent from that video. Awesome. Anyway.
So we all know BuzzFeed is the internet equivalent of ass cancer. We know this, and I'm pretty sure the website is a government experiment created to test my patience.
Is that a Mr. Meeksy shirt? Oh my god, dude. Back when
Oh,
Rick and Morty was
man.
funny.
They're known for hits like, let's get fat women to do poses only fit gymnasts can do, being a woman is hard because compliments, and damage control the video. So without further ado, I present to you 36 questions feminists have for men.
They were just pumping out videos like this constantly. Every week, another mass-produced, corpo slop, anti-man, anti-white video.
So when you see the word white, what comes to mind? Privilege, I think power.
We can never let this happen again. I don't care.
Is that where the racism equals privilege plus power equation that those idiots use to justify their bigotry towards Caucasians and Anglo-European descendants and stuff like that? Did it really start with this kind of stuff back in 2014? Oh, man. What a... It's been a weird couple decades, hasn't
If
it?
Trump blows up the world, okay? They can make Israel a 51st state, as long as I never have to hear,
hey fellow white guys,
ever again.
How does it feel to be the same sex as Donald Trump?
How does it feel to be the same sex as someone I personally politically disagree with? The man is literally Satan to
pretty
these people.
good.
Like, they could have said Hitler. And they basically meant Hitler. Trump is their Hitler. It's very trendy to hate Trump right now.
Oh, wow.
I'm pretty left-leaning, but I've been called a Trump supporter like 6 times in the past few months.
6 times. 6 times. Oh, you poor baby. Try 6,000. At the time, the anti-woke, anti-SJW genre was mostly full of liberals. It was mostly liberals criticizing all of this stuff, all of this woke behavior. We all saw this as not real liberalism. This isn't the real left. The real left cares about, real equality and workers' rights and blah, 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 blah. We wanted to call our side out. Obviously, that didn't work, but we tried.
Why do you have to sit with your legs so wide open?
Men have balls.
Oh my god, manspreading. One of the top issues.
And women like it. Not like everywhere all the time. Of course, it's not 100% thing. But nah. Taking up space is a thing women pretty broadly like and they won't admit to.
People would talk about nonstop back then was men sitting with their legs slightly open on public transportation. It was seen as some patriarchal statement of power or some shit. Every week we had to hear about manspreading.
Manspreading is when a man spreads his physical body to take up as much space as humanly possible.
What happened to all these little pet issues they were all upset about? I guess people can't afford houses now, right? They can't find jobs. I don't think they have energy to talk about the pink tax or manspreading or whatever.
That was actually
lesbians.
That was actually unintentional.
Ow, this chocolate bar sure is
or whatever.
Why are straight guys so obsessed with lesbians?
Because seeing a guy in your corn isn't interesting to a lot of us, and hence women attractive, so I mean that's why I watched past tense. Thank fuck.
Wow, this chocolate bar
Hate
sure
porn.
is good. But you know what would make it better? Wow, another chocolate bar, too.
This is why I should just let Shue talk half the time. She does it better than
Well,
me.
the thing I like, together. People still come to my channel to this day and leave comments on my videos like, are you the chocolate bar girl? My legacy.
Why do I deserve to be paid less than you?
The wage gap is simply the average earnings of men and women working full-time. It does not count for different job positions, hours worked, or different jobs. It has nothing to do with the same job. It has nothing to do with discrimination. So the reason I have a button that debunks the wage gap is because back in the day you could not escape hearing about the fucking fake-ass 77-cent wage gap bullshit. I don't think you hear about the wage
I'm actually gonna have to remember that
gap
one.
anymore because young women are starting to out-earn young men. So that's a little awkward.
Why are women perceived as the weaker sex?
Because on average, we
Because
are.
you are.
It's a fact. Trigger warning. Facts.
Yeah.
Libs owned. Trigger warning. Facts. Okay,
Needs
Ben
no response.
Shapiro, calm down. I thought that was such a mic drop.
Are you intimidated by a woman who makes more money than you? That's awesome. More money.
So when women make less, it's called the wage gap. But when men make less, it's just more money. Sorry, I'm like responding to the old video.
Anyone remember when Homath talked about that? Yeah, he knows what he's talking
No,
about.
instead of my video. I forget how stupid these talking points were, dude. And sorry, I'm just watching these videos. I'm thinking about all the fucking people on Reddit who are like, ShoeOnHead sent me down the alt-right pipeline. Really? This is what did it? How the fuck is it my responsibility if you watch milquetoast ass shit like this and start goose stepping? I went down the alt-right pipeline. I was a Nazi. First of all, no you weren't. No you weren't. You probably watched Ben Shapiro Owns College.
No, you weren't. You were entertaining the thoughts and perspectives of others, which is good, even if you don't end up agreeing with it.
Liberal compilations, and then some other YouTuber years later told you that's what being a Nazi is, and that actually having the politics of a Walmart HR department is salvation.
It's fine.
Can we
Holy
fucking
mackerel.
relax? I'm sorry, I don't understand the YouTubers and streamers from this era who have like trolls remorse about this shit, that feel guilty for making fun of this stuff back then because they think them making fun of this stuff gave rise to Trump and whatever. It's like, no, this stuff gave rise to Trump, not you reacting to it. Like, why wouldn't you make fun of this shit? It's ridiculous and it's counterproductive. Like, you wonder why so many Gen Z men are further right than like boomer men. It's not because they watched a YouTuber called BuzzFeed cringe, right? It's because BuzzFeed and things like it, the media, academia, the culture that they grew up in, a reactionary movement
Daily Wire.
needs something to react to. Like, this shit, as goofy as it was harmful. It was harmful to society in general, and it was harmful
Daily
to
Wire
like
misses
the left
sometimes,
because
we'll
this
put
is
it
how
that way.
people saw the left. Trump wasn't elected specifically because BuzzFeed, right? Like, that's stupid. But there was this like slingshot effect against woke one. But more importantly, there was a hole in politics left from a do-nothing neoliberal neocon establishment that was just waiting to be filled by a populist, and Trump filled that hole. Trump filled America's hole, he got America pregnant, and 9 months later, out pops a war with Iran. And America's like, I didn't ask for this. Well, why'd you open your legs, whore? Sorry. You were asking for it? Okay. Sorry. Anyway, now people online are like, oh, woke 2 is gonna be great. Woke 2 is gonna hit like crack.
If you thought we were woke before, you done went and woke the beast. Welcome to Woke 2.0.
Do you want Hitler too?
Oh, shut your cockhole. Shut your dick holster and shave your shitty hair. Oh my gosh, that was such an egregious style. I cannot wait for the lesbian hairstyles to die a painful death. I hope it's a fast and painful death instead of a slow one.
Because that's
It's
how you
such
get
bad
Hitler
style,
too. We are
dude.
not doing this shit again. I would kindly advise against it. If you look at everything happening now, like literal pedophiles running the world, bills being passed to merge our military military with
Say that
foreign
for later.
militaries, a bunch of AI surveillance cameras popping up everywhere, bombs we pay for with our tax dollars against our will, going to blow up children. All of this shit seems extremely petty and unimportant.
I mean,
But it
it
was part of
happens.
this like
It
deeply
sucks, but, yeah.
subversive, destructive rot in society. I used to always say that culture war was a distraction from class war, and for the most part, I still kind of think that's true, but I can walk and chew bubblegum at the same time, you know? I could want the rich to pay their fair share and also want my children to grow up in a world where it's not socially acceptable to hate them. Yeah, these videos were a little cringe and like, I don't think they aged that poorly. Some of the jokes were really cringe and like facts and logic liberals. I pretty much do the same videos, but now they're more like organized and structural and scripted. I do the same videos, but in a more medicated sort of way. Big Vivans has taken away your millennial quirk chunguses. Big Pharma won't let me go merp. So that was that video. I thought it would be fun to do. What did you guys think? If you want to see my full, raw, unedited reaction to my first video,
fun.
there is
I
a
like
bonus
that.
video up on my Patreon right now. Link down below.
What the fuck?
Also, all Patreon members get every single video a day early, uncensored, no bleeps. I'm also doing Patreon-only live streams now, so I would love to see you guys there.
That's
Lots
cool.
of stuff going on. Link down below. Join today. We want you. Join the Shoe Simps. Join the SS today. Also, a big thank you again to today's sponsor, Ground.
Oh, I am a member of the Shoe Simps. I just heard the Soviet anthem in my head for some reason, and not the Mustache Man Youth song or whatever it was. That one, da 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 da, da or however it go. Like that is a really strong anthem, but I cannot applaud it. I can't, bro. That was fantastic. Alright, that was a great video. ShoeOnHead, get her ground news link code. I highly recommend it if you got the money for it. I might get into ground news sometime. Right now, I'm just not up for spending money. Stay hydrated. And remember, Jeff Epstein didn't kill himself. See you in the next video, guys. And I think that's probably where I'm ending the stream. Yeah, it's getting late. I'm gonna wake up and react to her new video in the morning, so I will put these up sometime soon, and you'll get them in late August. We'll see how politically charged content does. I haven't put out anything like that on my channel. It's all been gaming so far, so we'll see what happens. Okay.